Hey guys, my name is Kyle Nint with Austin Stone Worship. Today we're going to take a look at the song Your Mercy from our album Everflow. And as with the other songs, I'm just going to walk you briefly through the sounds that I'm using and also the parts, just so you can kind of see them by themselves. And then after that, I'll play through the whole song for you so you can check that out. Your Mercy is fairly simple for the most part. There's just a few little things that are maybe worth mentioning. The main sound that I'm using here is this hall reverb that I use a lot on the Big Sky, and this digital dotted eighth delay on the timeline that's just called Mercy Chorus. I think I use it in other places than just the chorus, but that's what it's labeled. So the first part of the song is the little hook, and it's also what I play in the kind of what we call the chorus, which is the repetitious "Be glorified, be lifted high" part. So Dietrich and I do this together. He's playing the same thing on the keys, and that part looks like this. So I do that on each one of the choruses, each one of the "Be glorified, be lifted high" parts. About midway through the song, it's twice as long as the first couple. And so let me just show you what those look like, because it starts with the same part, and then it kind of jumps to an alternate part when the chords change. So it does this part twice on those choruses. And then after that, halfway through, it jumps to that's kind of where it goes into the bridge and stuff like that. So that's the chorus part. The verse parts are fairly simple, and verse 1 and 2 are pretty similar as well. So after it finishes that, the chords are B minor, G, D. So I just kind of do two-note versions of those chords. So verse 1 is, and then an alternate, just like that. Does the same thing twice. Right. Then it goes into the little refrain part, the "It's your glory, I don't deserve your glory." It's your mercy, I don't deserve your mercy part. And I jump to a different patch there, and all that changes is the timeline. It goes to just a dual delay. It's pretty subtle, and all I'm doing on that little refrain part is just playing diamond chords very simply. So like this. Like that. And I think the second refrain, I maybe give it a little more steam, probably go to the bridge pickup and do a little more like that. But same basic parts, same chord shapes, right? So then from there it goes into the chorus, "Be glorified, be lifted high" part. Verse 2, very similar to verse 1, just adds a little bit more. A few more notes. So verse 2 looks like this. And then as the drums kind of pick up, I usually jump over to the bridge and go. So the same shapes as verse 1. Back into the "It's Your Mercy," that part. Does the chorus again, along with the little alternate version. Then it goes into the bridge, and then for the bridge, I'll usually jump to this straight dotted eighth patch on the timeline. And the bridge looks like this. I'm using this open D note a whole lot through most of the bridge. It does a little pause section where I just go, it's a little suspended part while we're waiting for him to start singing the bridge. And then the first round of the bridge, I do the same thing while he sings the I've tasted and seen. I just do those two notes. And then there's a part where it goes to an A chord. So I just play, that's what I'm playing over the A chord. And then as we start to build, as the drums come back in, then I jump to a little part that's, I'm playing the D, open D string, the G, and the high E strings. So like this. And then it goes to an A chord. And then we build it even more where it goes into the all that you say, every word is true. And then I put on a little more gain and go into the biggest chorus. It's just the A. Back into that part. And then the outro is similar to the bridge. I do the same kind of pattern, but the chords change, so I'm moving with the chords. So the outro looks like this. It's a B minor chord. That's an A, but I'm still using that open D. Because there's a sound in the track that's kind of a droning D note, so I'm kind of just mimicking that. And then it just ends with just a D chord, like that. So there's the whole song, and now I'll play it for you from start to finish.
Till heaven reached down, your love it called my name. down for